Hi there, Plasticjunky here with a very special segment with Orko the Great!
Hey! How are you?
I've got the power! We've got the power, actually, me and Orko the Great. He's a special friend of mine that has, for me, one of the nicest collection of He-Man I've ever seen. I'm the second person that have ever seen it in his collection. No one else has ever seen it besides me and another friend of his. Woman or a guy saw it?
Guy, well, my girlfriend saw it.
Okay, 3 people. I've been wanting to do this for a long time. This is super huge. The ultimate battleground comes to life accessory of Masters of the Universe Eternia. There's the box on our far right, if you want to say. Orko the Great got at a garage sale.
Yeah,
you have to say the story.
Yeah, my mother and I was on the road for Quebec. We live in Canada, and
what year?
It was in by the end of 1999, just before 2000.
Okay.
So we went on the road, and before we left Montreal, we passed by a neighborhood, and there was a garage sales there. So we stopped. And there was a guy my age, and he was selling his stuff, his childhood stuff. And I remember I saw this box. The box was behind the table and surrounded by all kind of stuff. And I just saw the E of Eternia. So I said, okay, so it might be my lucky day. So I asked him, can I see the box behind the clothes? And you put the clothes away, all the things on the box, and voila! That was the story. I got Eternia, and if I'm correct, I've paid $200 for everything.
Wow!
It's complete. There's only one piece is broken, but other than that, everything is there. The
what piece is broken?
The pieces on the cage. I have it, but it's broken.
This cage?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Where do you put the cage?
On the monorail.
Oh, on the monorail.
Yeah, talking about
so, to showcase the set piece.
Oh, I get it. It attaches underneath.
Exactly. The little motors right there. I'm gonna start it for you guys.
Sure.
It's working right there. You go.
So by the way, guys, this is the Eternia playset. The biggest playset of Master Universe ever made. Originally it came out in 1985, but it came out in 1986.
Yeah.
What can I say? It's awesome. It's one of the nicest playsets I've ever seen. This is basically the holy grail of Masters of the Universe collection. Just recently, me and Orko the Great, we were in April at Toronto. He-Con, the first He-Con they did, April 1st. And he goes, you know, the guy has Eternia. I go, no way. He goes, yeah, let's go see it. I went and see it. The guy wanted $1,000. I almost cried. I wanted it. I didn't have the money for it. So, well, this is the best thing. It's not mine, but it's a friend of mine. So, here we're showing it. All I can say is that I give it a 5.5. I give it more than a 5. That's all I can say. It's awesome.
Power sword.
5.5 power swords. Yeah. I'm gonna sit this one down. I'm gonna make Orko the Great speak. The only thing I could say is that I put my He-Man there, my Skeletor, just to show you the comparison of how big they are.
Yeah.
How big this playset is. This is an original He-Man Skeletor. You could tell by the size of my hand, and I put my original Titus there, and then you could tell that. You can see that, you know, the size of my arm. It's the original Titus. It's not the fake one. You can see its hair. Well, the only thing I can say is I'll leave it up to him because me, I'm flabbergasted. I don't know what to say. It's too cool. That's all I can say. It's awesome.
Well, there's not much known. There's many things to say about this playset. First, when I was a kid, I never knew it was this playset was made. We had it in Europe, Italy, France, but I don't remember as a child seeing it in a friend's house or any members of my family. So I saw it for the first time in the Thomas magazine. It was pictured on, I don't remember which issue, but it was there, and it was a discovery for me. And since that day I was really chasing for this one really badly. I really wanted, and I got my lucky day. It's you know, it's when it's happening, you have to jump on the opportunity, and that's what I did with this one. And it's a nice playset. The story behind Eternia, if I'm right, I don't remember everything. Eternia was built by the elders, so I invite you to go and check what the elder is. They put all the powers inside each towers, the good towers, the Grayskull towers, and the evil towers, the Snake Man towers. And yeah, that was during the time when King Is was ruling Eternia. So they put all the powers inside this, and they bury it, you know, not with shovels, they bury it with their magic underground. Okay. And when King Is and Skeletor meet again, they know about this. Well, King Is knows about the story, and he explained to Skeletor, and they decide to put it back on the
Raise it up back up.
Raise it, exactly. And they create the ultimate. Yeah,
cool.
and they create the ultimate battleground.
So beautiful.
So,
I'm crying.
That's the story that I know. It's probably there's other story I think I don't know everything about, but that's the main story that most people know. So voila.
What can I say?
I hope you enjoy. Plasticjunky if you want to.
Oh yeah. I just
in.
wanted to show a little bit more of this thing. Like,
Sure.
honestly, right here, I love that the gargoyles are like bronze. You put Skeletor right here, and then it grabs him and destroys him. If he falls in the mold, a little manta ray is gonna eat him. Right there. So I guess a space manta ray. And the eyes are the eyes on the cat. What it reminds me of the eyes of, if the eyes like this were on the playset of Thundercats, the Cat Slayer, it would have been awesome.
Yeah, it's true.
I gotta admit this is the nicest playset I've ever seen. Vintage is the bomb. Me, I love vintage. New stuff, yeah, that's cool, but I gotta admit this is so cool. You can't go wrong with something like this. Yes, you're gonna pay a lot of money, but honestly, it's like buying the USS flag for G.I. Joe. Something like Joe Nerd would love to have in his collection.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Then we go to the snake itself. I love the snake. Look how beautiful the snake is. The paint job, the details on it. I like, you know, that there's like, you could see like some bones here, a sword, a snake. See all kinds of weird things here.
Skull head right
Yeah, the
here.
skull head there and the hand coming out. Look, you can see the scale of the snake. Think about it, for the 80s.
That was tough.
It was tough, and they really did a good job. Like, it's beautiful. Like, if Snake Mountain looked like this, I'm sure it would have sold millions of them.
Yeah, definitely.
For this, to change it and make it like look like this, it's awesome. Then you come to this little tower here where He-Man, the original He-Man is, with the flags. It's awesome. Different flags.
They did the same thing with the Castle Grayskull. When you flip the flags, it's mean that the bad guys are inside, or
Oh, I didn't know.
yeah.
So this means good guys, right there.
This one is good. The red one,
These are good ones.
yeah, and purple one are the bad one. So they did the same thing with Castle Grayskull. I think it's that. Normally it should be that.
That's cool.
Yeah.
But this one's nice too. This little part that looks like a Castle Grayskull. What I like about this one, you can put a figure right here. It's so cool because it's solid. Like you could actually put a figure. So that's what's cool about it. You just put a figure there.
Skeletor just get.
Look, you just got Castle Grayskull or Castle Tower. You know, you put the little ball and chain here. You could put the chain right on it. This is what it's made for. And then when the monorail comes, it snaps. One of the bad guys locks inside.
Yeah.
You have a weapons rack too, with awesome. These new weapons that are really cool. I find right here. These three are really my favorite ones. They're beautiful. Even this one. Look at this. Imagine if you find this at like a garage sale or something. You put them aside. Put it aside. You find piece by piece. You know how long it would take you to finish this set? Take you forever. It's 50 pieces right there to collect. It says in the box 50 pieces. That's a lot. What are these?
Those are hooked. You can put a figure on like on the track.
Oh wow!
Yeah, like this, and you put the figure with the
Handcuff.
yeah.
That's cool. What could I say? This is the ultimate playset that I've ever seen for Master Universe. It's like beautiful. I still like my Castle Grayskull, and I still like my Snake Mountain. You could put Castle Grayskull right here, and it wouldn't fit right there because this is way.
There's a picture, I think, on this one. Yep. And you can see the final.
Right
There you
there.
go.
See? You put Castle Grayskull, and you see Tila there, and then you see Snake Mountain right there. All I could say is that thank you very much, Orko the Great, for showing us. You're starting to show off your collection. There's going to be more segments with just Orko the Great and me. He's a good friend of mine. Everybody, we hunt on old figures, so stay plastic and. What does he man say?
I have
I have the power!